Kenya faces a very big issue of solid waste currently. You get into Nairobi city and all you see is papers, polythenes, and all kinds of waste you can think of, sanitary, all kinds of horrible waste that you wouldn't want to bump into when you get into a whole capital city. And this is the same for all the other towns in the whole country. The Nairobi River itself that just goes through the city is also filled with a lot of waste, all kinds of waste, papers, garbage. Its color is, you wouldn't imagine any form of life surviving inside that kind of water. And over time, even as I was growing up as a Girl Guide, I always had the passion to always have my surrounding clean, to always be aware of what's around me and just try and make a difference. And having gone up until my undergraduate, where I studied a degree in environmental science, I thought I needed to incorporate the environmental bit or the environmental aspects with the social aspects, because as this development takes place, they don't really consider what the community has to suffer or what the community is left with after that. I thought of doing something that will be able to help me try and change the trajectory of the way things are done. When MasterCard Foundation advertised for scholarships, and they had this one particular course, Environment and Development, as a master's course, I decided to go for it because it fit in perfectly with what my desire was. The skills that come with being a MasterCard scholar are quite impressive. Over the time, for 7 months now, I have been taught skills on communication, skills on being a risk taker, skills on being an efficient problem solver, skills of being a transformative leader in general, because they believe that we should make an impact. We should make an impact when we get back to our home countries, which I intend to do. Having studied environment and development this far, I have already gained the skills that are going to help me to try and make a difference by empowering these communities on what they really need to know before projects or developers approach them when they want to start up projects within their areas. My vision for Kenya, henceforth, or after my master's, is that social justice will prevail, that communities will be included in whatever projects that are undertaken within the country, all over the country, just so that they are empowered, so that they are able to know what repercussions come in, and they're empowered to know what these projects really are, what benefit do they bring to them individually, because we need this livelihood, we need these communities to also improve economically. And even as these projects are being brought, how do they benefit? Like, do they have a source of income even when the project will be going on? So that is what I really intend to divert from the normal norms and practices that are currently being undertaken.